Awesome.
Life-changing. Broadened my horizons.
Amazing.
Self-learning.
I see a shift within myself. There was a lot of cynicism. To this point of time, there's a lot more aspiration.
I had been thinking for a while to resign as the CEO. After attending all these 4 modules, I think I have to change my plan.
I love this Harvard business cases because this was never in my schoolings and all.
Course was structured in such a way that it prompted us to kind of, reflect for some point of time.
What it has done is help me look into my leadership style.
It was tough at first getting to know people, but then you realize we all have the same problems.
We are learning, not only learning from each other, but also working with each other.
The strongest thing that the peer network does is remind you that you're not alone, that you are part of a tribe, and that it's a pretty awesome tribe.
Social norms are a tricky business. If you throw gender and adolescence in the mix, it gets trickier.
That advocacy was missing. We were all working in isolation.
If you want to work to change the lives of adolescent boys and girls, you have to be in for the long term.
How do we get the same kind of energy, action, expertise that you're galvanizing now at a macro level?
We have to figure out a way of talking to the general population in a manner that poor, innocent civilians can understand.
Really, as a sector, if we focus on 4 outcomes, delaying the age of marriage, delaying the age of pregnancy, keeping girls in secondary school, and focusing on self-esteem and self-efficacy, we could transform adolescence. And this is at the core of our collaborative.
50% of the adolescents are out of schools. They are not in the schools. That's why I'm so happy to note that Adolescent Collaborative have picked up, very, very smartly 4 indicators.
This Adolescent Collaborative is our initiative today to empower the youth of India to have the opportunity to dream big, to become the doctor, the teacher, the entrepreneur, or even a development professional like me.
For us, this is the beginning. We have a long, long way to go.
I think what's very exciting and energizing is that the conversation on philanthropy in India is changing very, very quickly.
I really believe that it's time this country needs to take a leap, and we need to do it only by talking about large, scalable solutions.
Naturally, some people are very control-oriented, and that has prevented actually philanthropy from moving forward.
Besides time and money, in philanthropy, I should also say people should be able to speak up against injustice.
Just because you have the intent to give time or money, in no way does that give us the right to influence what's happening in these communities.
What I'm seeing now is a much greater ability to, willingness to, enthusiasm for collaboration.
Each one of us needs to think of what is our core competency? What am I good at? And do just that. For everything else, just partner with other people who are leaders in their respective fields, because that's the only way you can get the multiplier effect.
10 years from now, I would see a lot more collaborative participation.
Many people don't know how to give. My view is you give where you feel nice about it.
One piece of advice I have for philanthropists is to help us founders, entrepreneurs dream.